Hey there, it's Gray again with Just the Ticket, where I go through some of my old tickets and give you my gig memories. Oh damn, I just dropped those ones on top of the ones I've already shown off. That was clumsy. But starting off, I mentioned last week I dressed up for a Grind Ethic gig once. It was probably this one, because this was the anti-Christmas bash. Grind Ethic Anti-Christmas Bash number 5. This is probably the one that I dressed up as Santa Claus and gave away CDs that Tom had just hanging around really. People sent them to him. Right, now I'm not sure what year this was, but quite a long while ago, but don't ask me what year it is, long time ago, because I kind of laminated it poorly, but it was in May, it was in Tombed. I'm not even sure what venue, but the Marquee, bloody hell, the Marquee's not been there for years. So this is a very old gig. Don't ask me who supported, or even what year it was. It could have been, what was that band that used to play there quite a lot? Oh, I can't remember. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. Right, Creator from 1992. Again, no idea who supported. This is at the Marquee as well, so this is a really old one. So the Marquee's been closed for donkey's years. Only £7 for that for a ticket at that time. Desultory was the band I was thinking of a minute ago. Desultory used to play quite a bit, death metal stuff. Right, here's another old one. Again, the Marquee Club, so again it's an old ticket. This is Skyclad. June the 8th, no idea what year. Always cool stuff, Skyclad. Obviously Martin Raukia went from Sabbath, the UK Sabbath thrash band, into this kind of folky heavy metal band, and they were pretty good. He's not with them anymore though. But this is a ticket I kept told. Oh no, this is not that ticket, it's a different ticket. This one I went to see because my girlfriend at the time loved this guy. And I went because I think it was in the second row or something like that. Yeah, row B. She was like in the second row. I think it's a port band called China. And for some reason, the guy kept looking at me and pointing at me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I think he fancied me. I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, I never had a beard then, so maybe you couldn't tell. But anyway, Yngwie Malmsteen was the act we went to see. Riot in the Dungeons, a pretty cool song of his. He's got some good guitar whittling, but I wouldn't have gone if it wasn't for the fact my girlfriend was into him. And I was really annoyed at that gig, because at the end I was trying to get one of his picks, one of his plectrums he was throwing out. Some arse hat knocked off my hat, my Suicidal Tendencies hat that I bought at Suicidal Tendencies MOD a year before, probably, maybe 2 years before, because this was in 1990, this Yngwie Malmsteen gig. And I turned around, couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know if he just ripped it off and ran off with it. That's probably what happened. Some arsehole just fancied my hat, pulled it off my head while we was trying to catch these plectrums and run off with it. That's my guess, but anyway. Right, still missed that hat. I actually went back to the Hammersmith Odeon and I was still thinking about it all the time I was there. I was at the Hammersmith Odeon, it's called the Apollo now. I think that was another time that Slayer played. Another time I got in to see Slayer for free actually. I don't think I got a ticket for that though. And I was looking around going, oh, wish my wing. So I actually saw, that's why, I saw someone wearing a Suicidal Tendencies hat in the same style of the one that I had lost. And I was looking at it going, what if you stole it out of me 10, 20 years ago, whatever it was. Right, a bit of power metal, gothic-y, female-fronted, I think this is a Finnish, Amberian Dawn. Pretty cool though, I quite like them. And right on the other end of the spectrum, we've got some death metal with Hate Eternal and Misery Index. This is the same year. So in February I was going to see Hate Eternal and Misery Index, and in March I was going to see some gothic, power metal-y kind of bands. So yeah, it's good to have a variety in your life, isn't it? Right, an all-dayer from 2008. This was a Doom all-dayer, 9 Hertz all-dayer. Gentleman's Pistols, End of Level Boss, various other doomy, sludgy kind of bands. I think there was a band called Horse Called War. I think a mate of mine was in at the time, but I didn't know him then. But afterwards, yeah, whatever. Yeah, quite a lot of cool bands. Nile, again from 2008. Plus guests. I can't remember who the guests were. It might have been Christian and Malevolent Creation, it's possible. That kind of rings a small bell in my very tiny brain. Right, 2010, Sabbath. With the old lineup got together. I've got the whole set of this on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Go to it because it's pretty cool stuff. Evil from 2009. Cool thrash band. I remember seeing them years ago, quite early on actually. I think they supported Onslaught when they reformed and brought out a new album. What was it called? Killing Peace, was it? And we went up to the album launch party. So I don't even sure where it was. My mate drove. We stayed in a bed and breakfast, and Eval was the opening up band. It's really weird because I'd heard of Eval before then. For some reason, I thought they were French. I'm not too sure why. I think I got sent like a track or something from my fanzine, and for some reason I had in my head they were French. God knows why. Right, 2009, bit of black metal, Vreed and Campfire. This is again was at the Camden Underworld, which is Arcane Promotions. That's some we know on the scene. He used to, I think it's the guy who used to play guitar, well still does play guitar. Apparently they're going again now. It's no, oh it's the black metal band from Brighton. One of the oldest black metal bands in the UK. Dusty File. That was Arcane Promotions was one that he put on. Yeah. And finally for this little, let's go, I think I've done long enough this time. Crater, one gig at the Coco, used to be called the Camden Palace back in the day. I saw Guar at Camden Palace a long time ago. Right, Crater, I got a feeling this had some really cack support though. Something like Caliban or something crap like that. Anyway, so that's enough of these tickets. Come back next week and I'll show you some more of my tickets. If you're interested, and don't forget to check out, I've got a giveaway going on at the moment for Troyon, a new wave of British heavy metal band. Go to the video for that and make a comment, and yeah, you'll get entered into the draw. And if you've got any questions about any of these gigs, any memories of your own about any of these bands, comment down below. And if you're in the VC community and you've got some tickets you want to show off, why not make this a thing? See you later.